All right, we are back, and we got the men on the court, and this is a beauty. Rob Cassidy and Utah's own Chuck Taylor versus Tyson Mcguffin and Jay Devillier. I saw this match earlier in the year, and Taylor and Cassidy were on fire and won it. So will that be in the backs of the minds of Devillier and Mcguffin? Here we go. Let's play pickleball. And Mcguffin finishes with the brand new Selkirk 003 paddle.
001.
Just hit in the marketplace. Devillier from France there. Nice dig. You're going to see Rob Cassidy down on the ground in this match, I guarantee it. He's the lefty. Oh, and after all that defense from Devillier, Mcguffin cannot get it on the ground.
002.
Nice inside out. Beautiful first volley. So Taylor and Cassidy got here by beating a very good team from the Pacific Northwest, Wes Gabrielson and Eric Lang. They won that 11-6, 11-7. And there's Cassidy coming in. He will come in, and you have got to make that ball bounce in the kitchen, or he will attack that out of the air. Well done there, Mr. Cassidy.
101.
High third. Devillier wrecks that quickly. Devillier and Mcguffin defeated James Ignatowicz and Ben Newell 11-9, 11-5 in their last match to set up this showdown. Cassidy coming hard, but Mcguffin ready with the reply. Here you see Mcguffin named the most electrifying person in sports by Barstool Sports this week. They love the look. They love the play. And then I love the look and the play of that by Chuck Taylor. A lot of people like to drop the ball to that backhand, but you can take it away if you've got the length and athleticism. Taylor certainly has all of that and more. Good finish there, so you will hear the locals behind Chuck all day long.
101. Point.
Good dink in the middle there, and Cassidy is all over that. And he is going to be coming with smart, well-placed shots. Another player with a unique grip, as you saw there. That dink comes up just short.
202.
And there you saw Taylor and Cassidy didn't read the point the same way, as Taylor got one down and came flying forward, but Cassidy did not come with him. That left a deep opportunity to push the ball, and then Taylor couldn't scrap some more to get another chance to get the ball down. Devillier starts that off with a nice backhand, and they are on the board. So it's the 3 seed, Devillier and Mcguffin, against the 6 seed, Taylor and Cassidy.
Point. Two, one.
Cassidy dink in the middle, and again, miscommunication. Devillier likes to come over and take that, but that angle makes it very difficult. So you get a clean winner on a dink when all 4 players are at the kitchen line. That is a rare sight. So
2-2-1.
Mcguffin and Devillier need to get that squared away. Then they miss a drive.
Point.
Rob Cassidy, one of the great teachers of the game. He certainly wouldn't teach his students to hit the serve deep. He'd tell them to go for it and get it to be a deep serve, though. So trying to put that into play here. That is a beautiful ball by Taylor there. And that is a terrific point, and Taylor and Cassidy are bringing the energy, bringing the precision. Looking good to start this battle.
4-2-2.
Nice inside out by Mcguffin there. See the beautiful landscape here in Brigham City.
2-4-1.
There's the landscape on the artwork of Mr. Mcguffin. Cassidy will have none of that.
2-4-2.
Keep hearing say Devillier watch, because the thirds are up and the fifths are up. And now Cassidy comes, watch this one, folks. He comes flying across here, skids, straddles the pole, does not touch it though. And you see Tom Whitson, our referee, saying, let me get your Cassidy-ness off the court here. Tom, a terrific referee, says, I saw a good play there. Let's make sure this court is nice and safe.
Second serve.
That return sails deep. Again, I talked about the altitude in an earlier match. You just got to get that dialed in. The same slice in California would stay in, not here in the mountains of Utah.
Slide out.
Taylor couldn't get the footwork right. Got jammed up a little bit there and couldn't get the ball in a good hitting position. So can Mcguffin, who you see there, and Devillier find a rhythm? So they get the miss there. You can hear Devillier. If he doesn't love his third or his fifth, he does say watch to Mcguffin to make sure he is ready. And they're going to just play this straight up. So now you got Devillier on the right side.
Second serve.
Nice speed up by Cassidy, and Taylor was ready for the reply, but Devillier not ready for the next one.
3-5-2. Side out.
So the lead is a pair for
5-3-1.
Taylor and Cassidy. Here you see Chuck Taylor. Cassidy goes for the big rip and moves it wide, and this is when you really want to add to that lead. Get at least one. Just keep putting the pressure on
5-3-2.
Mcguffin and Devillier. And that third is high, and
3-5-1.
That's nice. So thirds are up, points are short, folks. That's the way this works if you can't get it down. And again, Taylor starts the fight with Devillier. Cassidy finishes.
5-3-1. Second serve.
Third is up. Receivers win the point.
5-3-2.
Lather, rinse, repeat. Let's see if we can get some thirds down here. That's just a great return by Mcguffin.
Slider.
So they've been stuck at 5 over here for a bit.
5-1.
Let's see if Devillier and Mcguffin can find something.
Second serve. Three, 5-2.
Devillier was looking at an ATP and then didn't see it, and then you're in a bad position to hit your dink, leaves it up, and Mcguffin ends up wearing it. Again, the thirds just are not down right now for Taylor and Cassidy.
5-3-2. Slider.
It's a good attack from Mcguffin. So it's almost like we're in a rain delay. It's been 5-3 for so long. So here we go. 3-5-1. The Ernie puts the ball in the middle for a good place for Mcguffin, but Tack finds the net. And a point is finally scored. Cassidy reaching in. He's been attacking with success.
4-5-2.
There you see Mcguffin in that new paddle. Great ball in transition by Devillier there to get them even. And then it is Cassidy with a sneaky little, look at this little shot. Just shapes it right into the corner. What a beaut. It's a beaut, Clark.
All
right, can they execute similar magic? Wow.
Second serve.
Cassidy tried to take that return and short hop the third and left it way up. There's a great move by Devillier. So pulls Cassidy, waits till his head's down, then goes 360 spinorama. But the big Frenchman is standing right there. Got a good view of the 360, but great dink. So when you see a opponent in trouble, take that safety of going down the line away by just standing there and waiting for it. If he goes cross court, no harm done. Great job by Devillier there. So now the grind begins. We are tied at 5.
5-5-1. Point. 5-1.
Another big serve by Mcguffin.
Point.
And Cassidy goes for that same approach. You see him starting way in the middle. Comes over, tried the same shot he executed a minute ago, but this time he misses it wide. And all that energy and emotion from Cassidy and Taylor has taken a bit of a tumble as they are down now in game one, have decided to take a timeout and chill this down. So Mcguffin and Devillier have the lead. Can they finish? We'll find out after this. All right, welcome back, folks. We are at the club Tournament of Champions. Ooh, and after the timeout, there's some debate about the service motion here.
8-5-1.
We are at 8-5-1. Oh my, that went off the.
Broke the point of the net.
No, so this ball from my vantage point went off the tape and then it hit like the edge of Jay's paddle.
Second serve.
Second call for Chris Hardy. Chris Hardy, court 17. Final call.
That was
Chris
such a
Hardy,
weird
17.
play that the Ernie that you see coming up here, it goes off the edge of the paddle, and then Jay is able to keep his paddle off the net. So really weird. Paul Rass, the lead referee, thought he saw him break the plane. From the replay, didn't look like that he did. When I first saw it, it looked exactly like what I think happened there, which was the ball off the tape ends up going off the frame.
Correction. Up the point.
So we should replay this because the ball Devillier hit was not a winner. So gonna play. We should be playing this like a ball coming on the court or a referee error in the middle of a point, and go back to 8-5. Clearly right in front of Tom Whitson. I like when the referees get together and get the call correct. And that is what we're going to do. So good job by Tom of sharing what he saw.
Replay that point.
So the point will be replayed. 8-5-1. Oh, and that little flick by Mcguffin is good. Excuse me, by Devillier, sorry. And suddenly 5-5 is now 9-5. That's a beautiful drive by Mcguffin, and this got ugly in a hurry if you are Cassidy and Taylor.
5-1.
Got a game point. And that volley sails wide. So after a lot of energy and enthusiasm for Cassidy and Taylor to start, it is Mcguffin and Devillier who turn it on at the end, and they take game number one, 11-5. Cassidy and Taylor need to recreate what they had going on. They were speeding the ball up effectively at the beginning of game number one. So can they find it, or will it be Mcguffin and Devillier moving on? We'll find out right after this. And this tournament is presented by Selkirk, which has the new Labs paddles out. You see one on the court in the hand of Tyson Mcguffin on the far side, who will serve here. Rampage at the end of game number one. They took it. We'll see if that can continue in game number two. Missed third to start.
And then see if you can also throw in one shot pickleball
0-0-1.
as the official pass of the tournament.
That ball sails deep. Want to thank all our sponsors, including One Shot Pickleball, official paddle of this great tournament. Thank you, One Shot. Bad luck off the tape there. So, sloppy start to this. We saw a sloppy start to our prior match. Can't get game twos going, but once they do, it is beautiful. Nice finish by Taylor. So let's see if Taylor and Cassidy can find that energy and that momentum. I know the good people of Rochester, New York are cheering on Rob Cassidy. So again, no score here.
0-0-1.
Game number 2. Oh. Cassidy does another spin out there, but can't recover.
0-0-2.
Little indecision on who's taking the third. Nice big finish by Devillier there. So it really was a tale of the thirds, not getting down for Cassidy and Taylor in the middle of the last game. What a get by Cassidy. He was beat, but still with that unique grip, able to be solid on the paddle.
0-0-2.
Great job by Cassidy of being ready, as it looked like Mcguffin had that point well in hand.
0-0-1.
Great deep return from Mcguffin.
0-0-2.
Opportunity there, as that was definitely the play, just couldn't get executed by Chuck Taylor. So still at zeros. Oh my, what a get by Devillier. Oh, and Mcguffin can't back it up. That is a ridiculous get to get it and leave it in the kitchen after a silky ball from Chuck Taylor. And then a third catches the net. So Cassidy and Taylor have been at 5 for just under 11 hours, it feels like.
Yes.
And then the serve goes deep. So unsure on the referee call there, and see if they can go on 2. And that time a good third just can't be finished by Taylor. So see a beautiful drop, but big swing by Taylor coming across, and they are still at 0, but so are Mcguffin and Devillier. Nice job by Taylor there. So despite the fact that they haven't been able to score, Cassidy and Taylor have not given up anything either, and now they do. So Cassidy trying to help his partner on the drive there. Just goes off the edge of the paddle, and we have our first point of game number 2. Nice deep return forces a mistake. All right. Can they do anything with the ball in their hands?
Second serve.
First try is a no.
Zero, 1, 2.
And that time it is the hands of Cassidy, as Devillier had a very meaty ball to take a chunk of, but Cassidy's ready for the cross-court attack.
1, 2.
Devillier goes down to Taylor, probably wins that point.
1, 1, 2.
Reserve the let. There's a good look at Chuck Taylor. And Devillier tries to bring some pace on that ball in the middle, and Taylor is ready. So they didn't score forever. Now they get 2 in a row. Can they get 3 in a row? And oh, a groan and grimace from the Utah fans cheering for their boy Chuck Taylor, but the net says no. The wind actually is at their back.
1, 2, 1.
Good finish there.
Two, 2, 1. Second serve.
Good hustle, but good pressure. So can Taylor
3, 2.
and Cassidy keep this going? The answer is yes. So they get the ball back, tied at 2.
Two, 2, 1. Second serve.
Just sort of a helter-skelter game, too. The score is 2-2. We're on the second serve. No one's been able to get more than a couple of points in a row. And I'm talking rallies, obviously not hitting the scoreboard. And another high third just causes all sorts of trouble. So can someone get on a roll? No one was able to in game 1, and there's a good look at the flag, and that flag is blowing into the face of Mcguffin and Devillier. Mount Dura there in front of the real mountains here. Cassidy just keeps dinking middle. Then he went higher across court, and Mcguffin was on it. So
There. We're looking. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Second serve.
good return from Taylor. Jay Devillier, the Frenchman, now to serve. There's a good look at him. Good job by Taylor. Sensed the Frenchman nearby down the line. Threw that dink in the middle. Oh, and just a little off speed flick. Beauty winner there.
Four, 2-2.
4-2-2 is our score. heavy drive by Devillier there, and now here's that little run we talked about. It's now 5-2. And Devillier had 2 chances to get the ball down, wasn't able to do it on that one. That's the one. Cassidy sitting on that backhand, able to finish it. So a run of 3 makes the deficit to 5-1.
Second serve.
Cassidy looked like he wanted to snap his paddle in half there after that third comes up just short.
2-5-2.
Got a much cooler day here than yesterday. It was mid-90s in the heat. Easily 10 to 15 degrees cooler today and some cloud cover. So much nicer conditions. The truck tells me it's 81 lovely degrees here in Utah. So again, Devillier and Mcguffin able to get the ball back without any damage done. What a save by Mcguffin, but Cassidy throws it back at the feet of Devillier, who was cheating just a step to the middle. Nice finish from Cassidy. Oh my, Devillier. Sometimes you make a great save like that and then you want to do something real high level. This time it's tries to dink straight ahead and gets too much on it, and Taylor finishes between Mcguffin and Devillier.
2-5-1.
So it's Mcguffin joining Club Ernie here. Again, it's that same place. So many people, myself included, love to hit our thirds to that backhand corner. But if you're playing against athletic, long people, they will take it away, and suddenly an advantage is a huge disadvantage. Well done by Mcguffin there. And again, not able to get into the point are Cassidy and Taylor.
Five, 2-1.
Good deep return from Cassidy.
5-2-2. Slide out.
Ooh, and Devillier had a very good look at that one, but couldn't make it.
2-5-1.
So other than a little run of 2 earlier,
Second serve.
it has been just difficult offense. It's 3 and outs all over the place, to use a football analogy. And they need to find something different here. There's Chuck Taylor.
Slide out.
And that's 2 missed thirds that time. So need a new offensive coordinator over there for the balance of this match.
5-2-1. Second serve.
Nice step back attack from Cassidy.
5-2-2.
Oh my.
Point.
Cassidy tried to recover as that ball just sort of stopped and moved back again. The wind is at Taylor's back, so it might have pulled it a little away, or sometimes you're looking at your opponent and take your eye off the ball just a bit. That's something. Got fouled up there and gets a freebie.
Point.
Another one on the backhand side goes astray, unfortunately for Taylor there, and now
That must be called by the receivers.
a timeout. Good timeout there just to get your head right, beyond the fact that the score is there. A couple of wonky points there, weird outcomes, and Mcguffin will be serving They're up 7-2 in game 2 and won game number 1. We'll be right back.
2 timeouts, 1 timeout.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Good look at the packed-in crowd here in Brigham City at the Club Tournament of Champions. Net cords all over the place. Mcguffin able to scramble that one back. And that cross-court roll from Devillier way too high. Timeout works. And again, 2-7-1. And there they go. So even though the third was high, the fifth was gorgeous, and then a big move from Taylor. Can they get a stack of points to put a little pressure on Mcguffin and Devillier here? Oh, and that ball might have been going deep, but it was right at Cassidy, and he couldn't get out of the way. It's going to be right around the baseline or slightly behind it. We'll never know. That is a gorgeous drive by Chuck Taylor. So get a short return and do something with it. So here's another pair. Can they get a trio?
4-7-2.
Good first volley. So get 2. Deficit is 3. Devillier to serve.
4-1.
Good pressure from Taylor there.
7-4-2. Point.
That drive might have been going deep. Cassidy looking in the middle.
8-4-2.
Stuck the paddle out, couldn't make it. 8-4. Oh, and then a paddle clank there in the middle. And they are 2 points from moving on. The winner of this match will play the winner of Ben and Colin Johns and Dylan Frazier and DJ Young. So that will be one semifinal. So 2 points from that opportunity. We'll see if they get there after this. Another big deep return there. So timeout works.
4-9-1.
We are at 4-9.
Serve.
And the ball hits the tape and trickles over. That, of course, is a fault, and this is not tennis. You get but one serve.
4-9-2.
That return goes deep. And again, just to clarify, if you're new to pickleball, if it does hit the tape and gets past the kitchen, including past that center line, we will reserve. That one, of course, landed in the kitchen. And there's the attacks that were so effective at the beginning. So despite what you're seeing on the scoreboard at the beginning, if you just saw the first 10 minutes of this match, you'd go, oh, Cassidy and Taylor are in control. That serve just off the back tape. And another attack. So this is the first time we've seen the energy in a long time. Finds Mcguffin sitting back in.
7-9-2.
Oh my. And that scrambly point goes to Mcguffin and Devillier.
9-7-1.
Oh my. A lot of weird choices in the middle of that. Devillier came way over to take a ball that Mcguffin was ready for, but he doesn't care. They won it, and they have a match point. leaning back on that drive. Usually we'll find the net on that. Second chance to win the match. High third. Easily hit down by Taylor, and we will continue.
10-1.
And Mcguffin leaves that dink up, and it's 8-10. See the focus. Cassidy, there's a good look at Taylor.
Second serve.
Got to get a third to bounce here. Can they do it? Oh, and a serve catches the net. So tragedy there on the serve. Third opportunity for Mcguffin and Devillier. I told you he'd be on the ground. We're still playing. He'll be on the ground again. Oh my goodness, that is what match point should look like, ladies and gentlemen. Insane effort by Rob Cassidy there. What a great finish. This match had its topsy-turviness, but it finished with an absolute flourish. Wow. So, it is Mcguffin and Devillier who advance and will play in the semifinals against the winner of the next match that we will have on, which will be Ben and Colin Johns against DJ Young and Dylan Frazier. So, my goodness, we'll be replaying that point a bunch for you on social media, and love to bring that back before the next match, Truck, to show everybody. So, what a finish here at the Club Tournament of Champions in Brigham City, Utah. Take another look at that right now. Cassidy is everywhere. Saves the ATP there. Dives, plays a ball on his way up, just insane. And then, of course, Devillier goes with the drop shot again. And what a point. Mcguffin loves the excitement there as well. So you see the crowd going bananas behind. That was a lot of fun. That's what pickleball is all about right there. Hugs all around. So tremendous match. We will be back after this.